Africa is one of those continents that has a tremendous potential to grow more food, to both feed itself and feed the world. The market is ripe for development. It is developing now. The big question is the pace of change, but it's happening.
The policies that have encouraged us to increase in our production and improve in our efficiency of what we do is free flow. People from other countries to come and bring technology, to come and bring information on what can make our growing much better.
Are we going to also have new varieties here?
We as the big guys, we are on the front. We managed to get things rolling, and we are hoping that we can also open doors for more investors to come here. We have about 5,000 small growers throughout Tanzania, so there's a lot of spin-off going on here.
We're quite a heavily regulated industry. We have to have permission to sell from government authorities for both the crop protection business and the seeds business. Some governments are quite open and free trade exists. Other governments are quite closed. What they try to do is to control particularly what they call strategic crops.
We need to have the right mix of policies, incentives, as well as regulations that are stable, very clear, consistent, and also transparent if we want to have agriculture development in our countries.
For us to be able to export our produce here, we need certain packing materials, or we need trays. The Tanzanian government is putting a lot of import duties on them. It comes almost to 200% extra, so the price of the goods which we're using is double. We cannot buy these things locally, so this is something which is a huge expense for us.
Sometimes we encounter unnecessary delays at the border. Horticulture, as you know, is perishable. So when the trucks stay at the border for 5 to 6 hours, that has a lot of negative impact on the value chain.
With the kind of infrastructure challenges which are there, where we have constant delays for a container to leave out from the port, it has a serious impact in the way when we do the business. The customer is not sure as to by when his cargoes will actually come in.
The regulatory environment, sometimes in some countries it takes 3 to 4 years to get products registered for use, and that's essentially denying the access to technology. Kenya, for example, has a very strong registration environment. Tanzania or Ethiopia could provide what they call mutual recognition and recognize that those products have been registered in a strong environment and provide access to the market much more quickly. I think local policies around land ownership are important as well. When somebody comes in, they need to understand and be able to take the license for their land quickly. Frequently it's far too long, and we need to shorten those timelines.
Chemicals which are internationally recognized and registered, they need a special registration in Tanzania, and it takes sometimes very long until they are registered. Respectively, they just don't register it at all, which is a big competitive disadvantage for us.
Well, the type of thing that we're finding that encourages us to invest in countries and to put people on the ground to support the farmers who are also investing in the country are the policies around being open to agricultural investment and agricultural development. And what that's doing is enabling some infrastructure development, some confidence about the investment going into the right places, and amassing organizations around that. It's quite a powerful tool. It's beginning to work.
As a company, we have seen the changes that we've been able to do by dealing with the 3,000 farmers and their families. They're able to feed their families, they're able to take them to schools. So we've seen it increasing the amount of income a family has.
If we think why we're doing this, the great question in people's minds is, can Africa feed itself? Well, absolutely, yes, it can. It can do a lot more than that. Africa can feed a large part of the world. What's required is the environment to make all that lot work together